Are you thinking of planting a garden, but you don't know where to start? Well, I got dirty this week planting our own Smart Family garden to show you exactly how easy it can be.
So this is a great place for a garden. You're not going to get quite as much sun as you would in your backyard. This is on the east side of the house. So really what we need, the biggest thing we need to do is trim back this tree.
I did call my neighbors to make sure it was okay to trim the tree, and they said it was okay.
There you go.
Yeah, baby. How am I doing with this, Greg?
Oh, hey, you're doing great.
Okay. How's that, Greg?
Good. We're just going to take these bags of mulch and spread them in the area and plant.
This is compost. I'm going to get some dirt out at the bottom. Now, these are some grass clippings, but this is my compost. And at the bottom, you're going to see some good dirt. Now I'm going to mix it and kind of break it down a little bit so I don't fill it so much. Oh! See, I'm that strong. I broke it. Yes, another thing I would recommend is make sure you have good tools that stay together. You think I've broken down the dirt enough?
I think we're good.
Okay. These bags are heavy. So, hon, if you want to help me spread this mulch, it would really make my life a lot easier.
How far do you want to go?
About right here is good. I just worked the dirt up to here. Here's some things that I got. Carrots. Kale, spinach, lettuce, beans, and more carrots.
This is a really good part of the yard for a garden in the wintertime because of the wall.
Okay.
The wall collects the heat during the day, and then it'll keep it warmer at night.
Right.
So the tomatoes and the peppers will last longer through the winter.
So all these plants I want to keep as close to the wall as possible, is what you're saying. So I just dig a little hole, enough to cover it to about where?
To plant it to where it's already planted to.
Okay, so just mimic it.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's on the peppers and on the cucumbers. Now on the tomatoes, you can actually plant the tomatoes deeper, because what will happen is all of these, all these places where the leaves are coming out, this will all turn into roots.
Making a little line, I'm just going to pop all these plants in there. When I pull the plant out, this is kind of how I do it. I squeeze it.
Squeeze it, yep. And then use your thumb to, there you go.
Okay, now one last thing I gotta do. I gotta water it immediately. So, you want me to soak the whole bed of water so it gets down deep without digging up my seeds. And that's it. So, now I'm gonna build, you can go, but I'm gonna build a little fence because I got dogs.
Oh, right.
And then I'm gonna put a sheet over the seeds so the birds don't get to it.
Exactly.
Okay, Greg?
Excellent.
Love it. Thank you so much. Okay, really quick, this gentleman sitting next to me is actually Greg Peterson, who assisted with making the garden, but I insisted that he not help because I want to actually show people how you plant a garden. This is actually the second garden that I have in my house that we planted. But really quick, right here, this is actually an Armenian cucumber.
I know.
That yes, my producer Quita Jackson has her whole backyard it's like a farm. So this is actually a cucumber that she grew, and she has many of them. It's pretty cool, huh?
Perfect.
Okay.
That is actually an heirloom.
Is it really?
It is.
Yes, and that's what we're talking about.
Right.
Is the heirloom seeds. What's the difference between heirloom seeds and regular seeds?
Hybrid seeds.
Okay.
Well, hybrid seeds, you can't reuse the seeds. Heirlooms, you can reuse the seeds.
Okay.
So you always want to plant heirlooms so that you can harvest the seeds and then use them the next year.
Right, which therefore means saving you money.
Exactly.
I love that.
Exactly.
Okay, so Greg, you're going to be someplace on Saturday.
The Phoenix Downtown Farmers Market. I'm going to be there answering people's questions and, talking about gardening and, just in general, showing them what to plant.
Right.
I have a really
great chart. Okay. I love it, Greg.
Thank you
so much for your help.
You
and
bet.
We're going to be showing this garden throughout the year. So there's going to be many things that we're going to do, and I'm thrilled to death that we're doing this. And if you want more information or how you can contact Greg, you can go to our website at abc15.com and just go to Leisure tab. Or Also, Greg's going to stay, and he's going to answer some questions on Facebook or Twitter. Just go to facebook.com/smartfamily15 or Twitter. Connie.
That cucumber was outrageous.
Huge.
Wow.